Our top story this week is how our band placed first in state.
And we also cover JROTC, a teacher profile on Mr. Penney, a preview trailer for the play, and student travel opportunities through CIEE.
All this and more on this week's Kram. Welcome to this week's Kram. I'm Tommy Nearhood.
And I'm Brody Coates.
In sports this week, our girls volleyball team is hosting our region here on Saturday. They have a game at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Activity passes are not accepted for this CHASA run event, so you have to pay for entry. Come and support our girls volleyball team.
Our top story today is that our band won the 4A state, as you learned at last week's assembly. What you might not know is what it took to get there. Tommy Nearhead has the story.
Rampart Band made state this year and won first place. Much preparation and work were put into the performance they had on Saturday, the 25th.
First place, receiving the Wayne Manzanares Championship Trophy and this year's gold medal is Colorado's Class 4A State Champion Band with a score of 88.25. Rampart High School.
After working so hard this season to prepare for their state appearance, they started off the day by arriving at the stadium at 7:30 in the morning. This is the preparation it took.
It takes a lot of commitment, lots of great leadership in that band, a lot of good friends. There's so much discipline, but they make it really fun that they just all want to work together and do it.
A lot of hard work. Everything led up to this moment throughout the entire season. And just all the work we did over, past 5 months have led up to this.
Well, we started the show design process back in December, January of last year. So we've been pretty much working on the concept and the drill and the music since then. We got the students in May, and then they've been rehearsing from May all the way through October. So lots of hours of volunteering, designing, teaching, practicing, rehearsing that went into the production.
After performing in semifinals, the band got first place and had to wait till 7 p.m. to play again.
I thought it was spectacular. It was so fun to watch. They all did great. It sounded great, it looked great. You could feel the energy from them.
They did exactly what they were supposed to do. They were about as perfect as they could have been. So it wasn't exactly a surprise. It was just they did exactly what they were supposed to do. So yeah, we weren't shocked by anything other than just how incredible they were.
After getting first in finals, once they got back, they had an assembly to celebrate. The band was ecstatic about their win.
I feel amazing. It's like the second year in a row we've won state, and I'm a senior, so we're leaving with a bang. I feel really good about it.
I feel great. It feels good to win. Being a part of a band this excellent is just a privilege.
Congratulations to the band for winning, and thank you to anyone who helped support them. This has been Tommy Nearhood reporting for Kram.
Congratulate the band members for a job well done.
In our continuing teacher profile series on new staff, today we go into the English department.
Mr. Penney is an English teacher and a Rampart alumni. Brandon Dillon has the story.
This year, there's a new English teacher who has joined our staff, and we wanted to see how he is adjusting to Rampart.
We didn't become teachers for the paycheck. We became teachers to change the world.
This year, you may have noticed there were many new faces in the building. One new teacher that caught the eye of many students was Mr. Penney. He's a new English teacher that teaches sophomores and seniors and seems to enjoy his job in teaching students new information every single day. He gave his opinion on Rampart and what he enjoys about teaching and his career.
So far my experience teaching has been great. It's always been a dream of mine to come back here and teach at Rampart. I graduated in '93, and I couldn't have asked for a better principal. I couldn't have asked for a better set of supporting staff, coming and asking me if they could help me, be of assistance. It really has been a homecoming. A normal class for my students is, I always greet them. I try to greet them at the door if I'm not sitting at my desk, but it's usually something light with how was your day? I'm very sarcastic. I'm pretty in touch with pop culture, so I like to talk about things that might resonate with a student to try to grab at their attention. I like being a teacher and I want to help other people know what I know. And so Rampart reinforced it for me. I went to the University of Northern Colorado, and it's a good teaching school. I recommend it. And here I am.
The students shared their many opinions on Mr. Penney, and it seemed like most of them had a very positive outlook on his class and how he teaches.
Mr. Penney, I think I just love the way he teaches. His lessons are very reasonable to understand. His style of teaching English too is it just makes sense. And I think he's wonderful at teaching. Like, he seems very experienced, like he knows what he's doing.
I really enjoy his class because like every time you walk in there, you don't know what's going to happen.
My favorite thing about Mr. Penney is just being able to talk to him. You can tell him anything, really. He's just that kind of teacher. I definitely think it's funny how he has like this ketchup addiction. So it's definitely one of my favorite things about him.
If I ever got his class again for English next year, I'd be like, yeah, I would love to take this class again. Like, he is one of the best teachers I've ever had. So I really appreciate him a lot.
We are glad to see that Mr. Penney is adjusting well to Rampart and that his students all seem to enjoy his class and how he teaches. This has been Brandon Dillon reporting for KRAM.
Welcome Mr. Penney back to the Ram family if you see him.
We have an active chapter of the JROTC in our district, and several RJ students are a part of it. Burry Coates has a story.
JROTC is a District 20-wide program that teaches students how to be the best citizens of character. We took a deeper look at what it really means to be a JROTC student.
Forward, march!
JROTC is a District 20 program held at Air Academy High School in Colorado Springs.
It's developing citizens of character. So we learn like discipline, and it also promotes community service.
If I had to explain it to somebody, I would say it's just like a great way to meet a lot of new people because you're really chatting a lot. And if you want to learn more about the Air Force, like the history of it, it's definitely a great way to do it.
All right, so ROTC is about giving back to the community that was given to us by doing stuff like community service, helping out, just stuff overall that would benefit the community.
I would say Junior ROTC is a leadership, character, citizenship development program, unlike anything else in high school. There's lots of opportunities in other organizations in high school to develop some of those things, but nothing that is as fully immersive and focused on that as JROTC is.
Instructors serve as mentors, drawing on their military career to help guide students. They emphasize teamwork, communication, and self-discipline. These skills are all crucial for any career. Students and instructors shared their thoughts on building these skills.
So our main big three things is service, community service, and excellence. Going back to the community, giving back. Our service, dressing up every Thursday, honoring those who sacrifice themselves, and excelling in everything we do.
Cadets last year logged over 14,000 hours of community service here in Colorado Springs in their churches and their communities, coaching youth sports, helping out at the Marion House Soup Kitchen, volunteering for the Springs Rescue Mission, all kinds of things that our cadets get involved in to follow their passion.
I think students should join ROTC because it's a really fun time. You get to collaborate with a lot of different students from different schools, and you get to learn about like a whole bunch of history on Air Force. And right now, we did just learn how to control a plane, which is pretty awesome.
It's good for you to understand like responsibility, authority. It's good for like language management and everything. Develop citizen and character. It's good.
But I think ultimately what cadets get out of JROTC is a confidence that they are prepared to take charge when needed. Sometimes that's in a one-on-one situation when someone's injured. They have the confidence to to do first aid and get help for somebody, and sometimes it's planning a $30,000 dinner for 300 people.
From building confidence to giving back to the community, the District 20 JROTC program is shaping the next generation. It's about developing character, embracing responsibility, and reaching for the new heights. This has been Brody Coates reporting for Kram.
For information on how to join JROTC, talk to your counselor.
Our fall drama is Shakespeare's A Midsummer's Night Dream.
While we have coverage lined up for the play next week, we thought we'd give you a trailer to get you interested and get your tickets for the next week's performance.
It's that time of year again, Rams. The RHS Theater Department is putting together another show. K-Ram is giving you guys a sneak peek.
Oh, wow. Once upon a time, in a world where love is entangled by magic, 4 lovers escape into the woods to find peace, but they only find chaos.
They throw me like a serpent!
Magical misfires.
Roar!
Lovers switch.
My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena!
Oh, excellent! Sweet, do not scorn her soul.
A queen falls in love with a man with a donkey head. Experience the wild night as chaos turns into laughter.
All I have to say is to tell you that this lanthorn is the moon.
Witness this rampart adaptation of a Shakespearean classic for a limited time only.
And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of their fears.
A Midsummer Night's Dream, only in the auditorium the 13th through the 15th.
Tickets are on sale now through the QR code posted around the school.
Finally, we finished with a story about student travel opportunities abroad through a program called CIEE.
Elijah Allen has the story.
Have you ever wanted to go to a school in a different country? Well, CIEE is the perfect way to do that. Here at Kram, we took a deep dive into what it's really like to study abroad.
CIEE is an organization that offers various study abroad and exchange programs for students, teachers, and aspiring youth. Founded in 1947, it aims to build a global understanding by giving participants the skills needed to thrive in an increasingly culturally diverse world. CIEE operates hundreds of programs in over 40 countries, covering diverse academic fields and offering opportunities for earning credit, gaining real-world experiences through internships, and language immersion. Madame Tornquist explained her role in the CIEE program.
I've been working with the program for 7 years, 7 summers. I go in the summer. I work mainly in France, so I work in Paris and I've worked in Toulouse. But personally, I've traveled quite a bit in Europe.
Cultural immersion is an important part of student lifestyle when studying abroad.
There's lots of ways to immerse in the culture. First of all, students are taking classes in the morning. They're speaking French all day. It's an immersive experience, so we speak in the language, the target language, if that's the language you choose. But, you know, the CIEE has many different countries that you can go to.
Supporting students in their experiences are also necessary components as a coordinator.
I've talked to them about host family issues where sometimes there's cultural differences. What's acceptable for one culture might not be acceptable for another. So I really get to know my students. Depending on which culture you're visiting, they all have different norms. I mean, for example, in France, the lunchtime meal is very long. So those are some cultural differences.
Students that participated in the CIEE program told us how they joined the program and how their experience was.
I went to Kyoto, Japan, and I studied language and culture.
I studied the Chinese language and culture in Shanghai.
I liked meeting the high school students in the Japanese high schools.
Probably one of my favorite parts was just getting to experience another culture.
It was very complicated, honestly. I had to wake up early, and then I had to take multiple different transportations to get to the class.
It was great. I even got sick, actually, like the first week, and they took great care of me. The program is awesome, super safe. I totally recommend it.
Signing up via the provided QR code starts a lengthy application that a coordinator can help manage. Although programs seem expensive, scholarship opportunities are available to help cover costs. Ultimately, CIEE provides opportunities for earning academic credit, gaining real-world experiences, and developing global competence. This has been Ariana Lachuga and Elijah Allen reporting for Kram.
Interested students check with Madam Tornquist in room 211.
And now to check in with Sam for this week's Stew Corner.
Hey all, this is Sam Marquis with this week's Stew Corner. Harvest of Love is ongoing and competition is fierce. November 11th is canned soup day for 5 points a can, and November 13th is peanut butter day for 10 points a jar. Remember, this is a competition between Gold 3 classes, so that's where you take your donations. The winning class gets a trophy and an ice cream party. RHS is having a lip sync battle for charity. The event will be November 19th at 6 p.m. in the auditorium. The cost is $20 per team, with proceeds going to Harvest of Love. There can be up to 6 members per team, and forms are due Friday, November 14th. Songs must be cleaned and improved by the 17th. There will be a lunch meeting on November 18th in the TWA for those participating. That's all for Stew Corner. Back to Tommy and Brody in the studio.
Thanks, Sam.
That's all we have for today, Rams. Enjoy the 3-day weekend, and don't forget to come support girls volleyball on Saturday in the gym. This is Tommy Nearhood.
And I'm Brody Coates, signing off for KRAM.
Dude.
I know you could see my feet.
I know you like my feet. Don't touch my feet like that.
Here's a midsummer night dream.
Barbecue chicken alert. Teacher depart. Whoa.
I don't know.